Hello, hello. Hmm. Hello, hello. Am I live yet? Hello. Mic test 1 2 1 2. Type a hi, say hello to me if you are watching me live so that I can know that everything is working fine. Yeah? Say hello to me, type a hello. Tell me who you are, where are you from, and so forth. We are live now. You guys saw the my banner today, the my banner for TNT with Louis tonight. The banner, there's a moon there. Yeah, the moon is there for a reason. Okay, anybody home? Hello, hello. Today we will do a bit of Q&A. You can feel free to ask me questions, and of course, just so that there's things to talk about, I do prepare a few things to say. Nobody come in ah? Hello, hello. Or is it something wrong with my comments again? Can anybody see? Type a hello, send a message to me. I'm live now. This is Louis doing my TNT. Weekly TNT with Louis. Weekly TNT with Louis. Yes. It rhymes. Let's see. I think I can close this off. Something wrong here? Anybody? Or else I'll just talk as if everybody will be watching my replay. Those I'm wondering for you guys that are watching the replay, the front part will definitely be very boring. You have to drag, right? Drag past the original. Hi, somebody joined finally. Okay, so yeah, those that are watching replays, the replay of this thing. So I believe you will have to drag and pass the initial few minutes, because normally I don't say anything for the initial few minutes. So for those that have seen my banner for tonight, the TNT with Louis, you saw that in the banner, in the top left corner, I put a moon there, and the moon is red color. It's because tomorrow we actually have a blood moon, a super moon. First of all, it's a super moon. So what does super moon means? Super moons means that the moon is closer to Earth. Okay, it's closer to us, closer to us, closer to Earth. That's why it appears bigger. The reason is because when the moon orbits Earth, and the moon orbits in an oval shaped manner. So it's not actually round. Moon orbits oval shape. And in fact, Earth orbit the sun in the oval shape also. Yeah, but the moon is a bit more obvious. So when it orbits in the like an oval shape, there will be times whereby the supermoon, that means the moon, it's actually closer to Earth, and it's a full moon. So only full moons can be called supermoon, yeah. Only full moon can be called supermoon. So when the moon is closer to us because of the orbiting, the oval shape, so on this area which is closer, or this area which is closer, when the orbit is oval shape, and then this closer. So, and it's a full moon, then it's called a supermoon. So now, tomorrow is going to be a supermoon. First of all, it's going to be a supermoon. And then second thing is, it's going to be a blood moon. So what is a blood moon? A blood moon is actually a moon eclipse. Okay, and what is a moon eclipse? A moon eclipse is when the moon is blocked by Earth shadow. Okay, the moon is blocked by Earth shadow. So what does moon blocked by Earth shadow means? I roughly show you. So this is the sun. Okay, this is the sun. And then we have Earth. So this is sun, this is Earth. Okay, and the moon is here. So basically, how does the moon get its light? The moon gets its light from the reflection of the sun's ray, the sun's brightness. Okay, so we see the moon is lit up is because it's a reflect of light from the sun. Now, if let's say the sun is here, Earth is here, and moon is here, then the sun shine, and then there's a shadow on that, the shadow of Earth is cast onto the moon, and the moon don't get direct sunlight, so it became dark. That's what we call a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse means that the moon is being shadowed by Earth. Okay, shadowed, yeah, it goes into the shadow of Earth. Now, why is it blood moon? It's because this shadowing actually because it's total darkness. It's total darkness in the if let's say, okay, the universe is actually total darkness. The only brightness, the only light that shines and brighten up is from the sun. When the sun ray, the sunlight is being shadowed, then you actually get total darkness. So when it's total darkness, we actually somehow some light that bounce off from Earth will get to be picked up by the moon. So moon appears to be reddish. The shadow appears to be reddish. So that's why we will see the moon as red, but it's actually not red. It's actually supposed to be dark. We're supposed not to see moon because it's the light from the sun has already been fully blocked off by Earth. But we still can see, because the light actually at the rim of Earth, bounce off light from the sun. That's why we somehow will still see the moon, but because of the shadow, it will be presented like a bit of reddish color. Okay, that's why it's a blood moon. So two criteria: first, it must be a full moon. Okay, then shadow off. That's why it becomes a blood moon. Blood moon. Yes. Okay, so it actually happens tomorrow. But in this part of the world, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, even Australia, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, this part of the world, Asia, we actually, too bad we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it because it's actually, okay, just now I mentioned, this is Earth, right? This is Sun. Sun, Earth, and Moon. So this part of Earth, which is facing Moon, this part of Earth facing Moon, can actually see the blood moon. And this part of Earth, which is staring at the sun, sees the sun, is taking all the light, which blocks off from the moon. So half of the planet Earth, this half which is seeing the moon can see the moon. This half on the other side cannot see the moon because we are staring at the sun. So we totally cannot see the moon. And the moon happened to be exactly on the opposite of us. We are the one that is taking away the light. Okay, and we are literally facing the sun. So we are the one that is taking the light from the sun, and we block off the moon. So those from the western side of Earth will be able to see the blood moon, but not us. Okay, if you want to know exactly the exact time, the time is for this part of the world, Singapore, Malaysia, it's about 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. where the blood moon appears. Okay, so the time, about 6 hours time, is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Singapore time in Singapore. Okay, so that's why we totally cannot see it. It's not only because the sun is bright, and then it's not only because the sun is bright and then we so bright that we cannot see moon. It's literally moon is on the other side, so we cannot see it. It's literally on the other side. It haven't wake up yet. Our, you know, we see the moon wake up and then the sun goes down, right? Yeah, it haven't even come up. It's on the other side of Earth. Yeah, so we totally cannot see it. Yeah. Then there's this question that a lot of people have been asking. So is it okay? Is it okay to really go out and see the moon? The answer is you can't see the moon. It's not like solar eclipse. Solar eclipse, you can see the sun. Then you literally can see the eclipse if you are in the way. Okay. So if you're not in the way, that means if the eclipse happen in the night time, then of course it's on the other side of the world. So you doesn't feel it. Yeah. So and yeah, okay, so then come to the moon. Now, what is the key difference between, some people there are actually someone asking me what is the difference between a lunar eclipse and a new moon? Okay, so what is a new moon? A new moon is when there is no moon, literally. Hi, Celine. Hello. Finally, someone say hello to me. Hi. So I'm not alone. Okay. So what is the difference between a lunar eclipse and a new moon? Lunar eclipse is when, just like I mentioned, this is the sun, this is the moon. Sorry. Again. Lunar eclipse is when this is the sun, this is Earth, and this is moon. Okay. So Earth actually block the sunlight to moon. Okay, so the sun is here, Earth, and then it blocks the ray. So moon is in our shadow, in Earth's shadow. So this is lunar eclipse. When a new moon is when this is the sun, new moon, this is the sun, this is the moon, and this is Earth. So the arrangement is sun, moon, and Earth. So the sun ray actually shine on moon, and because Earth is here, we only see the other side of moon, which is black. There's no light on it. That's why it becomes a full moon. So what does it mean? It means that we actually can see moon. Okay, that means Earth is here, moon is here, then the sun is here. We actually can see moon. Moon is there. Moon is there, but there's no light. It's like you didn't turn on the light. So moon is actually in front of you, but you didn't turn on the light, so you cannot see moon. Whereas eclipse is, moon is actually not there. Moon is not there, and then Earth shadow block. Okay, so you don't. Hi, David. Hello. Finally, come in, must say hi, or else I don't know who am I talking to. Okay, so yeah, I like people to come in and say hi to me. More people, more fun. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we are talking about the eclipse. So then that's why when we said that now Earth is shadowing the moon, means that it's like this. Okay, it's come in and shadow. So basically the key difference is that moon, but of course when you are here you also can see moon, just that moon is not lighted up, because of the eclipse. Okay, so the key difference is that in a new moon, half of the moon is actually lit by the sun. That means the moon still gets half shine on from half of the moon surface, still get light, still get the energy from the sun. Okay, so that's new moon. Okay, so every month there's a new moon. That means there's no moon now. You cannot see a moon. That's called a new moon. Okay, so when you cannot see a moon, but actually the moon is in front of you. It's just that it's not lighted up. You didn't turn on the lights, so the moon is not lighted up. You cannot see it, but it's in front of you. That's a new moon. But the key point is that moon still gets half of it shine by the sun. It still get half of the moon surface, the energy from the sun. Just that we don't see it. But when an eclipse comes, that means the whole moon, none of it, no parts of it is being shined by, none of it is being shined by the sun. Because now, sun, earth, moon. And when sun comes in, block the ray from the sun, moon is in total darkness. And there is literally none of the surface is shined by the sun. So it's total yin. Okay, if you want to know if you know what I mean, it's a total yin, full yin. It's a full yin. Okay, it's a full yin condition for eclipse, compared to a new moon, which is half of it is actually, you get sun. So this is the key difference. I want to set the scientific technicalities down first, so you know exactly what am I talking about later. Okay, because a lot of people will be thinking, what is the key difference and stuff like that. So then if you know the technicality, then it will be easier to understand. That's what I always try to achieve. So now you know it, the new moon, the difference between new moon and lunar eclipse. So you see, lunar eclipse, you still can see the moon, but it's red in color because, like I said just now, the light from the sun bounce off from earth and somehow the moon pick it up. But because it's in the shadow, so it looks like reddish. Okay, but it's not red, it's just in the dark but looks reddish. Okay, that's eclipse. So in actual fact, the whole moon is not, there's no part of the moon is taking any the solar energy. Whereas new moon, you don't see at all, but actually half of the moon is lit up. So you see the very funny, weird situation. When no light at all on moon, we sees it. When half of moon is lit up, we don't see it. Yeah, so that's a funny part. So far, so good. For those that just joined, if you have seen the banner for today's banner, I put up a moon in the banner. It's red in color because tomorrow is actually a blood moon. It's a super moon and a super blood moon. Super moon is means it's biggest. Okay, so I really explained the oval shape or orbit of the moon that caused a super moon. Now, key question. The question that I get to ask, and I've seen a lot of discussion on social media, a lot, really, like everybody is talking about it. Everybody, literally, in my social media channels, wow, keep on coming up. The question the discussion, the topic was what to do when the eclipse happened. Now, like I said just now, we are actually on the other side. When tomorrow the lunar eclipse happens, we are on the other side. We are the one that is taking all the light that block the moon from lit up. We are facing the sun, so it's happening behind us. I would say that does it affect us? I don't think so. So is there any special thing that you need to do about it? I don't think so. Yeah, if you ask me personally, I know there's a lot of masters and masters and amateurs, professionals, everybody is talking about it. You need to manifest the the hidden side, and then the hidden agenda is going to come. Your emotion, there's a emotional turmoil. There's even people talking about transformation, and a lot of different perspective. Okay, nobody is wrong, everybody is correct. Okay, just that I have a different perspective, different school of thoughts. So to me, if I can see it, that means if I am really on the other side that is seeing the moon eclipse, then yes, there will be a certain impact. But why we don't have the impact? Because of the sun. We are directly in the sun's ray. Okay, we are on the side that the sun is shining. Okay, so if we are on the side that the sun is shining, the sun has the biggest, strongest power generator. So we get all the yang energy from the sun. When we are being showered by the sun's energy, behind of us, the moon is not getting it because of our shadow. What does it going to do with you? Right? What is it going to do with you? You still have the sun. The sun is already literally flooding you with its energy, with the yang energy. So for those that are listening, for those that are in Asia, continue your life tomorrow. Okay, there's nothing will happen. I mean, I don't think there is any effect that will be constituted by the blood moon that you cannot see, which is happening from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Singapore time. Yeah, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, all the way to China, all the way down to down south to Australia. You don't need to do anything lah. Literally just life goes on, because the sun is really flooding you. So forget about it. There's nothing much you can do. What about those on the other side, okay, on the west, that you actually see the blood moon? Yeah, then there's a bit of can I overlay? Kel, I actually prepared. I actually prepared this topic. Okay, I actually prepared this topic to talk about because of Chua Chu Kang 2 days ago. Okay, Kel, please stay on the line. Kel is saying, hi Louis, can I overlay ceramic floor tiles about 30 years old? Okay, stay tuned. After the moon, I talk about the moon. The next topic is about renovation. I'm going to talk about the overlay of ceramic tiles. Okay, if you read the news, and it's already everywhere, other than my pitch today. So I want to talk about the super moon, the super blood moon, which is happening tomorrow. And then after this topic, which is flooding the social media, I'm going to talk about the second topic, which is flooding the social media also, which is 2 days ago at Yio Chu Kang, there's this lift lobby tiles popping. Okay, I'll come to you in a short while, yeah? So yeah, that is actually what I want to talk about today. Very good. Cal, stay tuned. So let me finish the blood moon first. So what if you are on the west side of the earth? That means you're on this side of the earth that sees the moon. Okay, what do you get? I would say, yeah, it's more yin, because the moon supposed to be yin, is more yin now, because the moon, half of the moon is not getting the sun's energy, it's not getting the yang energy. Okay, but then again, having said that, who casts the shadow? It's our shadow. It's nobody but us. Okay, it's our shadow cast on moon. So yeah, we are the one that casts the shadow. So although because the blood moon is very yin, but the shadow is cast by us, we are the culprit. That means, are we afraid of our own shadow? I don't think so. It's our shadow. If we are supposed to be if it's another planet or another celestial object that is shadowing, then we are supposed to get the yang energy, but suddenly we are being blocked. For example, in a case of a solar eclipse, we are supposed to get it, but then it's being blocked. Then yes, we need the solar the yang energy, but suddenly don't have. Then yes, that might be a problem. Okay, so I will talk about it next one or two TNT later, because it's actually a solar eclipse coming. Okay, it's on the 29 of this month, 29 of March. There'll be a solar eclipse. I will not talk about a solar eclipse now, because I will then leave it nearer, or else nobody will care what I'm saying. Okay, by the time when the topic becomes very hot, then I'll talk about it. But then just a teaser, we don't get to see the solar eclipse also. It's on the other side of the earth. But we will get a bit more effects. Yeah, because solar is a bigger thing than the lunar eclipse. Okay, so I would say if you're on the west side, then yes, because the moon become very yin. It's like previously it's yin because the other side, which is taking the sun's ray, we are not seeing it, so it's yin. But now it's even yinner. Yeah, yin, is that a word, yinner? Yin is really a noun, right? Yeah, okay, anyway, it's yinner. So because it's yinner, yeah, so then it's a problem. So if you are on the west side, I would say because of the moon is not getting all this thing, it becomes when the full moon, what happened is that the humans become very emotional. That's why when the moon is full, you will notice that the wild animals, they will howl. Ow, they will howl. And then in history is proven in history, based on data collected, that every time full moon, there will be more crime rates. Crime rates go up, and then rapes, fights, killings, and all these things in the olden years, olden world, a lot of all these things happening. Now lesser, because we are more civilized. Okay, and there are more better government control, rules and regulation. That's why now reduce. So when the moon is full, okay, emotional get becomes very emo, very affected, very emotional. So you tend to you cannot suppress your internal desire. Okay, so full moons typically very hard to suppress internal desire. You tend to be very growly, and then temperamental and emotional and so forth. That's full moon. Now this thing will be even more powerful, because you get all this thing, but then because the sun is shining, the sun's ray is shining onto moon, so we are getting the energy from moon because of the sun. The sun's rays shine on moon and reflect, bounce all the yin energy, bounce from the moon and come to earth. We get the yin energy. That's why we feel emo. Okay, now the moon's energy still bounce to earth. That's why we see the red moon, right? We see the blood moon. It still bounce over, but it's not. That's very, very extremely low yang energy. So what is going to happen? That means we are only going to get the pure emotional instability, and then the growly, the temperamental at full force. Okay, without the yang energy to tame it, it will be full force. So if you're on the west part of the world, that you can see the lunar eclipse, then I would say try your best to control your emotion. Don't stay calm, and don't do something foolish. Okay, don't do something foolish. Don't make decisions. Don't just try to control. Okay, because your emotional will run wild. Is it a good time for manifesting and manifest for this and that? No. Yeah, a big no. I have been seeing messages saying that, oh, the lunar eclipse is a good time to manifest for transformation and so forth. No, I won't suggest that. I will just say stay calm and relax and have a beer and sleep it away. Yeah, sleep early, have a beer and sleep early. Yeah, don't do anything. That's what I would say. Yeah, because it's going to be lack of yang means lack of logics, lack of yang means lack of logics, lack of discipline, lack of control. So when you are in this type of situation, you then wish your for to manifest for good things to come. You don't do that on the eclipse. No. Yeah, eclipse means there's short of something, and then short of something, you short of your good control already, then you start to and then no, wrong, totally wrong. Okay, I want to move on to the next topic already. Kel is waiting. Any questions on the lunar eclipse? You guys get what I mean? Yeah, I hope it's interesting. Let me have a drink and then I'll continue to Kel's question. Oh, by the way, the today's banner, the for